This is the story of 5 people embarking on a unique fitness journey to achieve their individual goals for better health and wellness. Through the expert guidance of their own personal trainer, each is learning how to fit fitness into their everyday life and is taking the lunge toward a healthier lifestyle.
This is pretty exciting.
Every day we're bombarded with news about the health crisis facing our country and our world. Obesity rates are rapidly climbing. More and more people are being diagnosed with preventable diseases like diabetes and heart disease. But there is a way out, and it's as simple as getting moving, eating right, and taking care of ourselves. In our fast-paced world, people have so many excuses for why they can't be healthy. It's too inconvenient to get to a gym. I don't like working out. I don't have time. I travel too much. The list goes on and on. We're here to take on all the excuses and show you that anyone can make positive changes when it comes to personal fitness. Sometimes you can do it on your own, but sometimes you need the help of an expert. So we've brought together 5 cast members coming from all different backgrounds, all different ages, different goals, different motivations, different occupations, and with different schedules. And they all have one thing in common. They're busy people trying to get fit and healthy within the constraints of their hectic and unpredictable daily lives. They all have goals they're striving for and have decided to work with a personal trainer to achieve them. We'll follow them over a 3-month period as they figure out what exercises work, how they can get their workouts in wherever they are, no matter how little time they have, how they learn the best things to be eating, and how to make a permanent change to achieve an overall healthy lifestyle. While they're getting individual coaching from their own personal trainers virtually, and learning how to take a step forward to improve their health and fitness, we hope you pick up a few facts to improve your own routine too. Now let's meet the cast.
I'm Mickey Williams, originally from the Bronx, New York, and now in Chicago with a little stop in Westport, Connecticut for a while, and now also a home in Naples, Florida. And I'm a full-time professional speaker, an executive and presentation skills coach, and I do many other things under the umbrella of Mickey Williams Unlimited.
I'm Brian. I work a very busy career in advertising. Pretty much my life is work Monday through Friday, and then the weekends is pretty much all fun. So I mean, it's definitely, going out, party scene, like hitting the bars, want to look good, especially in summer, especially living in Chicago. Definitely want to, get out and spend as much time at the beach as I possibly can.
I'm Jason Bernard. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and I'm here in this city as a struggling actor and comedian. My life is pretty busy right now and hectic. I have a lot of independent films that I've done that are due to release this spring and summer, and we are also building owners, so we are constantly juggling renovations and our tenants and my little boy dog Sam, because I feel like that I'm not as active as I used to be, and I can feel my body getting sluggish and slowing down.
I'm Kathy. I'm originally from Puerto Rico. I am a student. I'm a full-time student. I'm getting a PhD in epidemiology, and I work at the American Cancer Society, also full-time. And I'm a mother of 2, also full-time, and a wife. I have a 3-year-old daughter, a 3-year-old son, and a 7-year-old daughter. And there's a lot of moms out there, right? A lot of women out there that are juggling, motherhood and wifehood and studenthood and workhood. Beyond any kind of goal to lose weight, or have a beach body or anything like that, it's really about managing stress and taking the time to be that better person for myself so that I can be a better mother, be a better wife, be a better human.
Hey, my name is Mark. I'm from South Elgin, Illinois. Recently turned 40 years old. The big 4-0, yes, it was kind of a big deal. A little scary when it happened, but it's past me now, so we're doing okay. And I've been married in about 6 months. I work as a product manager, so I do travel quite a bit. Well, I've been trying to get in shape for the last 40 years or so with minimal or some success at times. So with the wedding coming up in just under 6 months, I want to look good for the wedding pictures. I want to, we did some photos. We were in New York, and I looked at them afterwards and thought, that's not very flattering. She looked great. I didn't look so good. And I need something to jumpstart myself to really get into a routine, to really push myself. I mean, it's easy to go to the gym and work out, like I said earlier. It's a plus if I just make it there, but I'm not really pushing myself. I'm not really doing something to really bring down the fat level. I wouldn't say weight, the fat level, tone up my muscles. So
my daily life is never the same. I travel a lot, so that's always part of my daily life. But when I'm home, I get up and I work out. Hopefully, when I'm on the road, I work out, and then I work in my office when I'm home, or I work on the road, on the plane, or in my hotel room in between when I'm giving speeches or coaching people. I love to cook. Took a cooking class yesterday, 2 to tango, which was great because I just came back from tangoing in Argentina for 2 weeks. So it's perfect time to take the cooking class. So yeah, cooking's my therapy. I love that. And I just have theme parties all the time. I love my home. I love to entertain. And if I'm not entertaining, I'm in a pair of sweats, watching TV and cooking.
And what's really driving me is that, I'm starting to get a lot more noticed as an actor. And this November through February, I'll be living in LA, where I have some really big auditions and projects lined up. And I want my LA body. I don't want to be my chunky Chicago body. I want to be, I want my fighting weight. I want to look and feel my best. I want to feel confident, and I want to know when I walk in the room that, that I feel as good as I look.
We always talk about the fitness IQ. I think I have a relatively high fitness IQ, right? So I know all the stuff, I know all the right things, which makes it kind of worse, right? It's like a doctor that smokes, right? Or like that drinks, because it kills you, yet you do it. I have a very good fitness base, right? But, I used to dance professionally, and, we race triathlons. I've done a half Ironman and multiple marathons. And so in that sense, yes, I have a good fitness level, but I feel as I have gotten older and more stressed out, I'm feeling trapped in my own body. I feel that sort of this layer of stress, honestly, that is kind of trapping me. And I'm starting to feel sort of like filling out of my middle section, and I can see the stress coming out of me. At this weight, which, I recognize that I am not overweight or anything like that, but at this weight, I hurt my back twice in like 6 weeks. And one of them was actually lifting my son, who is about yay high, from here onto the toilet seat. And I was flat on my back. And that is just, I recognize that as a symptom of stress.
I'm at O'Hare Airport in Chicago. I'm at Miami Beach now. I'm in front of the Bellagio Hotel in Las Vegas. I'm here on the beautiful island of Mauritius. I'm in Central Park here in New York City.
I need a change of scenery, I need a change of pace.
And it's a workout that I can actually do anywhere, and I really appreciate that.
The good of it is it makes you come back, it holds you accountable.
Intertrain changed my life. I mean, it was just fantastic.
I was pretty fat as a kid, actually. I remember in high school, trying on jeans with my mom, and she was like, "Oh my God, you're a 35-inch waist," and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm a 35-inch waist." And I think at that point I realized I have to start doing something about this, But it was always hard because I don't have the best metabolism in the world, don't have the best, genetics, pressure schedule. Those things have always been an issue.
Most mornings, no matter how late she's been out, working, she'll get up and she'll go to the gym and she'll go swim. It encourages me that there's no reason why I can't do that too. If I can't, it's laziness or whatever. And even if I'm not going that morning, I need to go at some point that day, because if she can do it, why can't I? And then she's very encouraging when I do go work out. And I tell her how many calories I burn from my Garmin watch or whatever, and she, "Oh, good for you," right? And so it's mostly encouragement. Yeah, it's encouragement.
So I guess my fitness goals, I would like to, really lose, 20 to 30 pounds, and I want to get into those 33, 34 jeans again. I mean, I can get into a size 33, 34, but it's not pretty. So I would rather get into them where they're comfortable and they can actually close without me tying something around my waist and pretending they close. But I also just generally want to be like healthy again. I want to be able to, you know, go up a flight of stairs without feeling winded. You know, I want to make it past 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon and not be tired. And I want to feel great again.
And my goal is to be a 4. I have 2 special events, one in July, my National Speakers Association convention, for which I'm on the cover of the magazine this month, which is very exciting. So I want to show up at that convention, a size 4, and then I have a big birthday coming up, my annual 30th birthday, and so I'd like to make that a perfect size 4 by then. So I'm not really about pounds. It's not pounds for me. It's not a number weight. It's a dress size. It's how I look and how I feel. So that's really what it's about. But I always had a goal.
We're all kind of obsessed with the weight, right, with a number on the scale. And you know, although I probably know better than that, and I know that it's important, you know, for your body to change, for you to be healthy, etc. I'm still obsessed with the weight because it doesn't matter if you weigh 150 pounds of air, it's still 150 pounds. So it would be nice to be able to see that. I'm excited to see that move, but I'm definitely excited to see some changes in my body. And in the process, you know, if I look hot, that's great, right? But it's really about just feeling like I am taking care of myself so I can be a better person for my family, you know? So that's important to me. Those are really my goals.
So I have now hit the point where I don't feel like I have any more weight to lose. I mean, I certainly want to see my six-pack a little more, so you know, I feel like you can always lose a little more body fat. But at this point, I mean, I am really focusing on like putting on muscle as well as like getting even more definition.
I want to look good for the wedding. I don't want to look at the wedding photos and see, I'm kind of chubby there. Or, ooh, how many chins do I have? So I want to look good for that. But that's a short-term goal. Long-term, I want to keep that up. I don't want to just do it for 5 months and then give up. I want to make this a lifestyle change for me.
Well, I was born exercising. I was a professional dancer. I started dancing at the age of 4, so physical activity was always part of my life. And then I became a professional dancer in New York, and then I did nightclub work and shows, and then I was a dance teacher. And then when aerobics came in, I said, aerobics? That's dance. What are they talking about? They've just added a push-up, and now they call it aerobics. So I said I could do that, and so I went into the fitness industry.
But yeah, I look at someone like my grandfather, who I actually never met. He died before I was born, but he was actually an Olympic gymnast. I look at pictures of him and like go back through my grandma's photo albums of these medals that he's won and everything, and I'm like, my God, like there is some gene somewhere in the family. It just must take, you know, some determination and a plan to get there. I don't want to just be like the person that looks okay, you know, anymore. Like I've always felt like I look okay, like I look good, you know what I mean? But I don't want to look good. Like I want to look phenomenal. Like I want to walk down the hall and I want people to drop the shit they're holding. I want their heads to turn, you know what I mean? I want people to drop their glasses in bars.
When I was growing up, my mom was obese. She did not start off obese. She was a very healthy weight, you know, really beautiful, active woman. And after she had me, as she was getting older, she began to gain weight to the point where she was like 5'2" and 320 pounds. And it was almost like there was no other way. She didn't know any other way. She was kind of eating her stress away. And I remember I was 7 years old and she took me to Baskin Robbins, and we got out of the Baskin Robbins and she went into a diabetic coma. As I got older, I realized she just didn't know another way. I didn't know how to eat healthy. I didn't know how to begin. And so my idea of eating healthy or of losing weight was to stop eating. And so I developed anorexia and ended up at the hospital, you know? Like, this is not where I want to be. I want to be a different example for my kids, for my daughter, for my son, you know?
Yeah, it's a lifestyle change versus just, I get very frustrated if he says he wants to lose weight, in his terms, lose weight or have better measurements for the wedding, whereas I would like it to be not a finite end, but like that if that's like the short-term goal, that's fine, but not have that be the, okay, so now we've hit that date, so we can forget everything that we learned, or no.
And I've gotten to a point in my life where I'm not comfortable with myself anymore. I'm not confident in myself. I feel like the weight is not who I am on the inside. So it's not even more of an, it's not more of an arrogant thing or, you know, trying to fit into a mold of a supermodel. It's how I feel. I feel like how I look on the outside is not how I feel about myself. So.
I'm at O'Hare Airport in Chicago. I'm at Miami Beach now. I'm in front of the Bellagio Hotel in Las Vegas. I'm here on the beautiful island of Mauritius. I'm in Central Park here in New York City.
I need a change of scenery, I need a change of pace.
And it's a workout that I can actually do anywhere, and I really appreciate that.
The good of it is it makes you come back, it holds you accountable.
Intertrain changed my life. I mean, it was just fantastic. When I look for a personal trainer, well, I like a male, really good looking. No, I'm kidding. When I pick a personal trainer, you know, I was in the fitness industry for a very long time, so I like to think I really know what constitutes a good trainer. And I certainly look for someone who leads a healthy lifestyle, so I find that inspiring, not only just in exercise, but in nutrition and general lifestyle, because I speak on lifestyle, and I think that's important. So I look for credentials, I look for personality. That's very important to me, and that could be the same if I was going to the dry cleaners as if I was for the personal trainer. I have to have a relationship, and I want to be comfortable with it. I like someone who's I'm a bottom line personality, so I don't want to make little idle chit chat throughout my whole workout. I just want to work out, and I want to do that with a sense of commitment to it. So I need someone who's tough and will hold me accountable, because I, like anyone else, will try to cheat my way through certain exercises, I guess, or say, I don't like that exercise. So I like someone who will modify but not get away with that. And when I found Andrew, and one of the things I liked about him, first of all, I checked out his credentials, and as I said, that's important to me. And he was very sensitive to my lifestyle, which is a lot of travel, and he was also sensitive to an injury or two that I have that I'm still sensitive about, and he adjusted the exercises accordingly to my injuries and also to what I wanted to accomplish. He knew I was trying to not just get muscular, because I am from years of dance and workout, but also to lose the weight so you can see the muscles. That was part of the thing. And I liked his personality. In between the workouts he would send me, we would talk to each other, virtually through email, and he gets me. And I like that about him. And so, as I said, he fits the criteria of credentials and personality.
I'm very demanding. I have high expectations of everything in life, everybody I meet, especially a trainer. I chose my trainer because, first of all, he was the head trainer for Intertrain, so I thought that gave him a lot of credibility. He had a lot of just like really good fitness credentials. He's been in the industry for a really, really long time, and he came highly recommended from some people that I actually knew. What I think has kept me with my trainer is, ability to listen and adapt.
I don't have a lot of tolerance for bullshit, right? Because I know some stuff. I wanted a personal trainer that has some strong education behind them, that they're able to, bring me something fresh, something that I can do anywhere. That was important to me. And somebody to hold you accountable, right? Somebody that can hold you accountable.
Looking for a coach, I'm looking for someone I can learn from. Someone's going to help me with my nutrition as well as my workouts, and the website gave me a few choices. I picked Julie. She just seemed to have the best background that really fit my needs and what I'm looking for. It's the fact I can work out anytime. It's not like I've got a personal trainer appointment that I need to rush off to get to. It's on my time for now. Of course, the downfall there is that I need to do it. I need to be disciplined, but I wouldn't have started doing this if I wasn't disciplined, if I wasn't going to make that commitment. So as far as pros and cons, nothing but pros so far. She's been giving me great workouts. Like I said, they're getting progressively harder. We chat back and forth quite a bit. She always writes back after I complete my workout, and I put little notes about which exercises worked for me, which ones didn't, or which ones I thought were really hard, which ones were easier. She comments on that, and I feel like she's building on my weaknesses to try to make them stronger for me.
So I can get them on, but it's not pretty. But these are my fun little jeans I want to fit into. So this is my goal.
I bought this like a cat suit type thing, to surprise my husband and go out on a date with my husband at some point.
I don't really have skinny jeans. I've got some pants that I bought years ago. In fact, when I moved in with my fiance, she noticed I had a lot of these really nice pants that are in really great shape. and the truth is I haven't been able to wear them in quite a while.
Okay, so these are my skinny jeans. I mean, every girl has her pair of skinny jeans. They could be something else, but we could still refer them to as skinny jeans, and we know what they mean. Obviously, my skinny jeans have bling on them, because I am a speaker with the thing for bling.
I would like to fit into a swimsuit, not just fit into one, but look really good in one, which is something that I've never really been able to do. I'm usually the person at the beach or the pool that sort of hanging around in a tank top like this or a t-shirt because I don't really want to take it off.
I want to be into these jeans by the beginning of July. I think that that's pretty reasonable. So these are my jeans.
So I've kind of had them hanging in my closet. That's my daily inspiration. I thought of hanging on my refrigerator, but that was a little too blatant.
There's several pairs like that I bought probably 5, 6, maybe even 7 years ago. But they're, like I said, I was able to wear them then, but shortly thereafter put on some weight, wasn't able to, and hoping after a few months of hitting it hard here that they'll fit once again.
I have tried over the years to do all my little challenges and put this on, and I have never been able to have the guts to wear it. So this is what I'm hoping to do. As you can see, it still has the tag on. I have not worn this stupid thing because I just don't feel like my body's ready.